Hey guys, it's SKdaGamer here, and welcome to Pikmin. Now, this was the game I played growing up, and man, it's so good to get back into doing this. Now, I have it on the Wii, but I can't record that because I don't have an Elgato, but I have a GameCube emulator on here, so I can finally record it now. As you can see, I already have a file that is almost completed. I actually was recording this before this episode, but the second last and probably the most important episode of the series that I recorded, the game footage didn't record. You can't go back in time to previous days, so I basically have to restart it all. Now, I will be uploading all my favorite bits from the practice file because there were some great reactions there, just of me screwing up and doing stupid things, especially because it's actually been years since I've played Pikmin 1 on the Wii, so I couldn't remember most of it, but since I did the bulk of my recording like yesterday and the day before, and I didn't mean to go into that file, but since I did the bulk of my recording in the past 2 days, I basically know exactly what to do now, so I'm not going to have as much screw up, so it'll be, yeah. But to be honest, Pikmin can be pretty relentless though. Like, the first few episodes I had it pretty cruisy, right? But as soon as I go into the distant spring, that place is really hard. So yeah, I'm still bound to screw up, because even on Pikmin 2, which I'm a lot more comfortable with, and I know my way around Pikmin 2 a lot better than I do with Pikmin 1. But I still screw up really easily on Pikmin 2, so I'm bound to have a lot of good mess-ups in this run. Even though I know exactly what to do. So, yeah, let's see how this run-through goes. And now we wake up here after the crash in the impact site. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then? No, better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Alright, let's just do a quick walk over here and we find this weird thing just lying in the ground. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Now I'm going to go start punching these down so I don't have to let the Pikmin do it. It's annoying because the sprouts in Pikmin 1 you have to wait before you can actually pick them. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and is now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I must approach it and press A. And there we go, there's our first Pikmin. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. And just controls and stuff. Take that back. The other one's on a ledge. Oh well. The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower seems to be some sort of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be some sort of incubator. We can take that one. Wait for these two Pikmin to sprout, and now I can pluck them. And looky here, there's the engine. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin? With Pikmin, but we need more, because it's like 25, so let's take all these pellets back. Is that all the pellets around here? I think that's every single one of them to start off with. So we should end up with 25 by the end of this. I've noticed when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright colour. At other times they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. There we go, there's 25. Now let's go back to the engine and take it back. Alright, there we go. So now we can go and lift off. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? Well, that search starts tomorrow. So now off we go to the atmosphere. I somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hogatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. So let's hope that I can do things a lot faster this run through. Because for a while I was really cutting it close until I managed to get, I think, 3 or 4 parts in one day, which really got me going a bit. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on the strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Take out all my Pikmin, and I will start. Alright, whatever. No, carry that back. I'll actually probably just get one of them to start. Pulling up the grass will actually produce nectar that the Pikmin can drink, and it'll mature them into flower Pikmin, which will make them faster and have more attack power. So as you can see, this Pikmin has a leaf on its head. When it matures, the leaf on its head will turn into a flower. But when they pull nectar out of the grass, they drink it immediately. So yeah, don't seem to be having any luck. I'll actually swarm all my Pikmin over before you drink it. Because Pikmin can take like a whole bunch of nectar just for themselves. Like one Pikmin can have a whole thing of nectar. So it's annoying. And now I have flowers, so come up at the front, please. I got a leaf on that. Yeah, oh, okay. I just got a bunch of them on that. Nice, they're all flowers now. So Pikmin can also mature in the ground as well, so if you leave them planted for a long time, they will actually mature into flowers on their own. Well, they go leaf, bud, then flower. It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a little bit easier. Yeet. what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly just sneak my way around this red bulb and get to work on this gate just so I have multiple things going on at once. And then I will come back with these 59 Pikmin and take down the red bulb. So now I'm going to focus on the yellow Pikmin because there's another onion. So I'm going to put all my red Pikmin away to allow room for some yellow Pikmin because you can't have over 100 Pikmin on the surface at once. So I'm going to have to put all these away. And I won't bother plucking those sprouts. I'll probably let them mature over the course of this day. Hello! The colour is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? No matter, they are obviously quite similar, so I shall call this one a Pikmin as well. Alright. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. So, I'm going to split these guys up. Because these are bombs. Oops, I messed that one up. I'm really annoyed I messed that one up. I've lost a Pikmin to bomb rocks already. And I threw it over the side. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the onion and dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planet are safe, but I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. Right, I'll think about that. These red Pikmin are all flowers. Let's go pluck them before they all degenerate into leaves, because they can do that. I thought I had them all! Oh. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. I'm annoyed I lost one Pikmin to sunset already. And oh yeah, more bomb rocks. So I am, first of all, going to make a start on this stone wall here. That's alright, the white ones can't eat my Pikmin. Now I'm not going to throw them all over the edge like I did in my practice file, because I threw about 8 Pikmin over the edge and they all blew off because they were all holding bomb rocks. Alright, so I reckon that's a yellow Pikmin thing. Actually no, I think red Pikmin might be able to get that as well. That's still a fair bit of distance between, yeah. It's the whimsical radar. With this I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance, so just press Y to check it. Can you take back the bulb? So now we have a radar, and we can check the map. There we go, and all those stars indicate parts. Right, so I need more bomb rocks to take down that gate. Audio, I don't think this needs too many more bomb rocks. And one more. go. The extraordinary bolt. I bought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it is of extraordinary quality that is indiscernible to the average person. Okay, so I still have 2 bomb rocks here, so I'll put everyone on here except for my 2 bomb rocks. And, well, there's another stone wall over here that I can start taking down. I've already taken it down. I think that's all the stone walls done then. I guess I can do this now. Oh, I have to throw them. Blonk. I found the Nova Blaster. This emits a dazzling burst of light capable of destroying almost anything. I'm not exactly sure about this, but the promotional brochure claims that its blast can travel in currents of space-time, smashing through stars and into the rifts of space. Let's start taking that back then. Now there's another part up here as well, which I'll probably need more Pikmin over there, so I might not have time to grab it. So that means I have now unlocked a new area. Right, so I hope I have time for this. I can probably make a start on bringing that part back. Because I probably won't have time for it. Cool. That was probably a stupid time to do that. Well, I'll be grabbing blue Pikmin in the morning up at the Forest Navel, so and I add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Let's grab 25 of each. Actually, no, I'll just grab red Pikmin, because until I uncover bomb rocks, I won't have any use for yellow Pikmin. So let's start taking this down with my reds. What are you doing? Oh, you can come across the other side. And let's head over here to meet the blue Pikmin. It is a Pikmin of yet another colour. Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. There's only one way to find out, which we've already found out because we're already standing in water. Alright, the bread bugs. Turn away please, thank you. Because there's a big 5 pellet that's over here that I can't take back with me. The bread bugs are annoying because they can actually carry things that are lying on the ground back to their nest. And the only way to kill them basically is to max out your whatever you're carrying with Pikmin and carry it back with the bread bug holding it. So the bread bug will actually get hurt when you try to take it up into the onion. Now the tricky thing is with this, there's that this place is filled with fire, so that's another reason why I've brought out my red Pikmin, because red Pikmin are immune to fire. It just means that I do have a fairly tricky job. I did not want to do that. I do have a trickier job now, trying to be careful with Pikmin around fire, and same with Pikmin around water. Because only blue Pikmin are immune to water, so these little red Pikmin, they can all drown. Now I'm going to split up my Pikmin here. Get all my red Pikmin on that. Now blue Pikmin should be safe heading back because I'm still up around this top area here, so there's no fiery blowholes around here. So you can all take these back. As long as I can take back these ones too. Great. There's another one over here, but there's a Wollywog right there, so rip. At least I can start taking stuff back. Actually, never mind, wait. There's shearwigs all along here. Start by taking this back. Grab the rest of my blue Pikmin and start taking the shearwigs back. Now I'll grab my red Pikmin and go up there. And take back the, what it's called, the treasure that's there. Rip. I'm gonna have to take this one back. Take the red Pikmin, sorry. The automatic gear. This thing chugs right along at its own pace. It makes piloting much easier, giving me time to concentrate on the finer points of space travel. And I'll put the rest of my red Pikmin away, because I'm pretty much done with them. Now I can just focus on growing blue Pikmin. I'm sorry, why do I still have so many Pikmin up here? Oh, rip, they all got stuck around there. Now, I'm pretty sure that's one I can grab. Number 1, Ionium Jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. So let's take this back. Got some good progress with the parts I'm carrying, so that's good. I don't know, put red Pikmin around here, do I? Oh, just planted, right? So I have about 70 or so blue Pikmin, that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna have to pull... No, they'll make it. And they will make it. So I can leave you guys at the rocket. Where's the other one? Why are you all the way back there? You're actually pretty far behind. Oh, just in time. So I should still have a few blue Pikmin left over now. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue flowers have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. I made a lot of blue Pikmin today. That was pretty good. I reckon that'll be it for this episode. I got a lot of progress done, actually. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's so good to be back playing Pikmin 1. My childhood game, basically. Well, Pikmin 2 was my childhood game, but I got Pikmin 1 a few years after I first got Pikmin 2. And, yeah, I love the series. I love it. The funny thing is, when I got this GameCube emulator, I actually really struggled with it because I had to relearn the controls, because I have the new Play Control version on the Wii, and even if I had the GameCube version, I don't have GameCube controller for this. The aiming is a lot less accurate because you aim by moving in the GameCube version, so that took a bit of time to get used to, but now I'm pretty good with it. But yeah, I will see you in the next episode of Pikmin. Bye!